I can wiggle my ears. I have an alarm clock in my head. I can set it and I will wake up at the exact time that I set it. I just go do, 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 boom, and it's set. I sing opera every night at 11 o'clock. And I've done that for years. I taught it to my kids. My name is Carol Ann and Veronica. Veronica is my confirmation name. I picked that name because of Archie and Veronica comics. I love Veronica. And my nicknames are Kaz, Carrie, Carlotta, Carolina, Carolee. My stage name is Veronica Starr. My friends at karaoke called me that. And they also called me Karaoke and Carol Karaoke. And my dad used to call me Escaro. I come from a family of 4 kids. My older sister is Joanne. My younger sister is Michelle. And the youngest is my brother John. I don't wear deodorant because I don't have to. Now, I will prove it to you. Let's ask my exterminator, Dave, who is downstairs, if my armpits stink. Dave! This is my orchid man, my exterminator. Dave, do my armpits stink?
No, it doesn't.
How about my feet?
No, it doesn't.
Now let's go to the supermarket and ask a clerk. Oh, clerk, do my armpits smell? Do my armpits stink?
No, they don't.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. See? I told you. I told you. I know how to knit, crochet, sew, paint, do repairs, hook up electronic gadgets, and cook. I took piano lessons as a child, and I was taught the theme from Exodus. I haven't a clue how to do it now. I was born in Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn in the house! Brooklyn in the house! I went to my high school reunion, my 25th high school reunion. I played cello when I was a little girl, and I had to quit because it was too big. It was bigger than me, and I couldn't carry it to school. My grandmother had 14 children, and when she went to look for an apartment, she had to hide half of them. My grandfather passed away 2 months after the 14th child was born. She was an amazing, amazing woman. If you got up early in the morning to go to the bathroom, you would come back and your bed was made. I was born in Brooklyn and raised in Limbrook. That's backwards. The names are backwards. The town I was brought up in had all British names. They were Piccadilly Downs, Surrey Commons, Westminster Road, Bixley Heath, and Trafalgar Square. Oh, and Trafalgar Square. And we lived in an English tutor. I love to cry in the movies. I hate scary movies. I only watch comedies or romantic comedies. Or a romantic movie. Just plain romantic. I am an optimist. I see the glass half full. My younger sister Michelle taught me how to whistle. I held a lot of cabs in New York City with this and called my kids in for dinner. Hold your ears and lower your volume. Just a warning. That's my 80s hair. I invented 2 hair products. I also have patented them. One is a hot clip and it clamps onto your hair, and the other one is an expandable 3 to 4 inch hot roller. So I'm hoping to get them licensed. I believe in karma. If you live your life right and you're good to people, it will come around. It always comes around, right back at you. 2 snaps. I traveled around the world with my girlfriend Linda for a year and a half straight on Pan Am. We flew first class for $50 and we hit tons and tons of countries and cities around the world. The list goes on and on. We both worked in Manhattan and in different companies, and she would call me up at night and say, well, where do you want to go tomorrow? Should we pack a hot bag or a cold bag? And we met at JFK Airport in the morning and we looked up at the marquee and we just picked a country to go to. No reservations, no destination, no plans. We wheeled our way through the towns. We hung with the local adventurous girls living out their dream, traveling around the world. I started driving at 16 years old, and I can drive a stick shift. 4-speed on the floor. I met my husband 17 years ago when I was out one night. I went into this restaurant bar. They had a karaoke contest and the song I sang was Johnny Angel. And lo and behold, his name was Johnny. We've been inseparable since. My husband and I were married in Vegas at the Paris Hotel in a beautiful little chapel. It was an intimate affair, and it was the happiest day for both of us, for all of us. All our grandchildren were in the bridal party. My children are my prized possessions, my biggest accomplishment in my life and my most success. And my most successful story is my children. They've grown up to be the most wonderful parents on earth. I took some classes at FIT, which is the Fashion Institute of Technology in New York. I am I am claustrophobic and heightophobic. I hate wrinkled, crumpled sheets. Ooh, they have to be tight, and every night they have to be tight and not crumpled. And I hate to lay my head on a pillow that doesn't have a pillowcase, or a bed that doesn't have a sheet. The pillow has to be covered with the pillowcase. I will never lay down on a mattress without a sheet. I worked in public relations. Was my first job in Manhattan, was a public relations company. And then from there I went to a big advertising company. I changed the title of the secretaries to creative assistant. I'm very mechanically inclined and I hate reading directions. And I'd rather put something together and then glimpse at the directions after. When we were little, we always put on shows in the summer. We had 48 kids on our block and we recruited all the kids, and my sister was the big-time director. And we charged 5 cents, and the girls would come out tap dancing from the side of the garage. My sister always made me the star. Thank you. And I sang, "No
white sport coat and the pink carnation.
I'm all dressed dressed up for romance. My husband and I did entertained for 13 years back in New York. We did karaoke shows. The favorite venue of ours was when we sang for the troops before they left for Iraq and did a USO show. I was married at 18. I had 2 children and then I was divorced at 21. My parents sent us to Catholic school for 2 years. The boys and girls weren't allowed to play with each other in the schoolyard. There was a line in the schoolyard and my girlfriend and I were always by the line. So we got our friend, our little boyfriend, to practice a skit with us. We asked the teacher if we could perform in front of the class. We sang Tan Shoes and Pink Shoelaces. Now, I got a guy, and his name is Dooley. He's my guy, and I love him truly. He's not good looking, heavens knows, but wild about his crazy clothes. He wears tan shoes and... One day while I was on the beach at Malibu in California, Al Pacino and his dogs walked along the shore. Well, his dogs came running up to my beach chair and they just sat down. And Al was at the shore, whistling, calling for them, and I was yelling back, okay, I'll tell them to come back. And I was going like this, but I was saying, stay, stay, stay. I wanted the dogs to stay so Al would come over. Well, he never came over, and eventually his dogs left. My husband and I will do anything to entertain our grandchildren. We've been studying magic tricks, we wear clown noses, we dance on tables, and we're not embarrassed at all. Whatever it is, we'll do anything to entertain them. I hate liars. Tell me the truth, but don't lie to my face. I love Italian sfigadelle. I have 2 tattoos. Yes, I have 2 tattoos. Eyebrows and eyeliner. I love to take a bath with Mr. Bubbles. I love Mr. Bubbles. That's my favorite bubble bath. We moved to Vegas 3 years ago, and we love it. It's fabulous. Oh, I'm having lunch. I went to Woodstock in 1969. My 2 favorite candy bars are Heath Bar and Almond Joy. In 1964, my sister took me to Shea Stadium to watch the Beatles land on home plate. Ah! We screamed. I was on this soap opera as an extra. I had my own dressing room with a big star on the door and my name. I never changed clothes though. I studied acting at Herb Berghoff's studio in downtown Manhattan. I love to decorate. I can look at what you might think is a pile of junk and make it into something beautiful. My husband and I love Engelbert Humperdinck. We go to every concert we can. And one concert we went to a couple of years ago, it was the end of the show and he was walking off stage. And he had security wrapped all around him, a human chain of security. And I was just standing there with my husband and I had my lips puckered. And he broke the human chain. He split the security guards up and he came over and he planted a kiss on me. And my husband said it looked like it was slow motion, but he knows I did it for him. I've written a dozen poems, and I hope to get them published one day. That was 49 facts?
That was only 49.
Oh, one more, you say?
You need one more random fact.
Tell us how old you are.
Okay. How old am I?